Verse 273 of Surat al-Baqarah. Charity is, for the poor who have been restricted. For the cause of Allah, unable to move about in the land. An ignorant person would think them self-sufficient because of their restraint, but you will know them by their characteristic sign. They do not ask people persistently, or at all. And whatever you spend of good, indeed, Allah is knowing of it. Interpretation of verse 273 of Surat al-Baqarah. In this verse, Allah softens the hearts of believers towards one another and urges them to give charity to those who are unable to meet their needs. This is either by Allah's decree, whether the person is sick or an elderly person unable to meet their needs. This is divine decree and predestination. This is also by jihad in the cause of Allah. This is by the will of those who strive in the cause of Allah, who desired the company of the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, so they were occupied with jihad in the cause of Allah, not with trade or work that would distract them from this jihad. None of these people are able to work to meet their needs. Because each one of them is dear to himself, he does not insist on asking for money, nor does his need appear, so the ignorant would think he is rich due to his extreme chastity, honor, and dignity. Allah Almighty has explained to those who spend in the cause of Allah how to recognize these people. The believer should intelligently sense his need through his characteristics, i.e., through his apparent state, whether he is sick, elderly, or striving in the cause of Allah. None of these characteristics require insight. Allah Almighty has commanded the rich to spend on them, and this is a right that Allah has commanded to strengthen them. They accept charity from the wealthy believers without hesitation, as it is their right from Allah. Allah Almighty has informed those who spend in the cause of Allah that He is all-knowing of the good they do, whether they fear Allah and spend from the best of what Allah has provided them, or whether they spend from corrupt sources. This is a warning from Allah that He knows everything, because some weak in faith give corrupted dates in charity. Whoever spends well can rest assured that He is all-knowing of what he spends, and that Allah will increase their good in every spending, and will increase their good in every good deed. Verse 274 of Surat al-Baqarah. Those who spend their wealth in Allah's way, by night and by day, secretly and publicly, they will have their reward with their Lord. And no fear will there be concerning them, nor will they grieve. Interpretation of verse 274 of Surat al-Baqarah. Those who spend their wealth seeking the pleasure of Allah, for no reason other than Allah, and give charity with goodness and kind words, and give charity from the best of what Allah has provided for them, and give the best of what they have. All of this was explained in the previous verses. The verse continues by stating that whoever follows Allah's commands in the previous manner of giving charity as mentioned, and gives it by night and by day, secretly and publicly, Allah Almighty has promised them a reward from Allah, and they will not fear for their future, nor will they grieve, because Allah is the protector of the believers who are sincere to Allah and carry out His commands. Therefore, He is their supporter and beloved.